Last time on Gothic Games.
I want breakfast. My lips moved without moving there.
I'm always listening. Go 200 miles, then turn left.
That's the voice I'm giving her.
It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in.
Whoa!
Meanwhile,
Hello, YouTube! Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. When we left off, we read Yuri's poem. Are you excited to see what happens next? I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you such a long time to read it. It took you a long, but it took you a long time to read it. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. I usually read longer poems too. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Gothic. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all, even though it took you so long to read. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. What? Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Whoa. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing ability. Everyone is. I didn't even get to read your poem, and I know it sucked. I didn't get to read my own poem. That's kind of funny. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all, which is why I'm so good at reading, guys. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Yep. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyelids land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly express sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. It just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Gothic did too. Ha! So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Gothic liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I meant. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Gothic appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Gothic started showing up!
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you!
Yeah, they gotta say it at the same time, Larry. They gotta say it at the same time.
I don't like fighting, guys!
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Gothic! She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't be happening in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Gothic.
Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our words that I can't quite talk. I can't say them. None of them. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey expressed feelings and meanings to most effectively. Yes, avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Gothic? Help me! I don't know what I'm doing. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, or reading for that matter. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Okay, so of course that's going to be help me, Sayori! My lips didn't move, but Sayori! Natsuki... Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri... But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori. Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you're making your friend feel like this? How can you do that? Why do you do this? No!
Gothic.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me! Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri! You guys are my friends! I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems. They're amazing because they give so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Why is my desk vibrating?
Lupa, not now!
Because...
Well...
Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same size they were when Gothic got here. You can't do that, Natsuki. It's not cool. Big and beautiful.
Sayori. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that kind of thing is embarrassing of me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine pose really does make a good genuine pose. Yep, good English, Gothic. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. I don't? Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Gothic, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. I mean, I didn't get to read my own poem, but... it was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I learned how impressed I am with Sayori, and that Yuri and Natsuki are bat crap. I think to myself, did I learn a little more about the kind of poems everybody likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Determination!
Wing! Gothic! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Wow, you really have grown since the beginning of the game. Sayori, about what happened earlier. I'm sorry, I'm a pansy.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. They're cute. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can't see why they'd make good friends with you. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. I can see it. Get it right, Gothic.
Whew. You know, Gothic, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone likes you, too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay!
Yeah, let's do this. Okay, let's write another poem. Baby, you're a firework. Embrace. I'm not trying to write it for you. Oh well, it's unrequited. Unrequited? That sounds like a Yuri thing. Yeah, okay. That was a... What? That was surprising. Animu. Yeah, Natsuki. Good. Intellectual. I'm at least gonna put one to those guys. Destiny. That's a Yuri thing. Cool. Amazing. One of these days I'm going to take these words and I'm going to write a poem out of them. We'll see it. Kawaii. Misery? Why is that Sayori? Vitality. Why is that Yuri? Okay. Fantasy. Strawberry. What? I didn't even see what I clicked there. Crap. Can I go back? Is there a way of going back? Nope. Dang it. Fluffy. Determination. Sunset. The awesome. The prayer. Yeah, sure. We're writing this for Sayori now. Spinning. Calm. Yay! On that note, I think I need to pause it here. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell if you like what you're seeing, if you don't like what you're seeing, or if you have another game you want to see us play here on Serious Gaming, let us know in the comments. We might actually get to it. And until next time, have a good one.
Tell me, please, is this what I think, or is it just me? Don't wake me up from this sweet little dream, where we'll be together forever. We're never gonna be apart till it be okay. If I express my love for you this way, no matter what you do or what you say, we'll be together forever. We're never gonna be apart.
Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. These school days go too fast.